Welcome to Proclaim, a presentation of the Catholic Diocese of Alexandria. Join us as we journey together through the Scriptures revealed to us by God.
Good morning and welcome to Proclaim. As we continue through the remainder of chapter 13 of Mark's Gospel, we continue to see end-time references and end-time warnings that certainly could apply particularly to the destruction of Jerusalem, but could also refer to something much more long-range than that. And so we again find Jesus giving some hints as to what the future will entail, some of which is not particularly desirable or pleasant from the human standpoint. It says, "But in those days after that tribulation, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light, and the stars will be falling from the skies, and the powers in the heavens will be shaken." Certainly that's a very apocalyptic statement, and one that sounds very much like the imagery that we also find in the book of Revelation. It basically describes events of nature that somehow will be cataclysmic, will be very different than normal. And again, that's very much a way of looking at things that are going to be extraordinary. How much of that would be intended to be literally what's happened is awfully hard to tell, because these are also symbolic statements that many times are simply used for emphasis that something very important is being described. But nevertheless, the world has known many of these types of settings over the years. There have been predictions of the end of the world many, many times, and at least as of today, the world is still with us. And so whether or not we look for these as timetable type of events or perhaps more generic warnings is another question.
This program was brought to you by Christus Cabrini Hospital.